What's the strangest coworker you've ever had?
You ever meet someone who just feels off? Like, not in an obvious way, but in a way that you can't quite put your finger on. That's how it was with Sam, the guy we hired last fall. Sam was hired as a data analyst, and he was one of those people who seemed like he didn't know how to exist in social settings. He was painfully quiet, avoided eye contact, and always sat in the farthest corner of the break room. We all thought he was just shy, but there was something about him that made everyone uneasy. At first, it was little things. He never smiled, never joined in on casual office banter. His clothes were always wrinkled, and his hands shook sometimes when he typed. But what really got me was the way he listened. When someone talked to him, he wouldn't respond right away. He'd just stare. Not in an angry or confused way, but in this blank, almost predatory way. Like he was studying you. One time during a team meeting, I caught him staring at me for way longer than was normal. When I looked at him, he didn't look away. Just kept staring, unblinking. My stomach dropped, and I made a point to avoid him after that. Things got weirder after the first month. He started coming into the office earlier than anyone else and leaving late. His desk was always immaculate, almost too perfect, like he didn't actually do any work there. His computer screen was always locked, and none of us ever saw him bring any papers to meetings. Then there were the noises. Sometimes, when the office was quiet, you could hear this faint tapping coming from his desk, like he was drumming his fingers rhythmically on the surface. But when you'd walk by, he'd stop immediately and just sit there staring at his screen. One day, our manager asked him to present his work to the team. Sam froze. He didn't say anything, just stared at the manager for what felt like an eternity. Then he mumbled something about feeling sick and walked out. He never came back after that. We all thought that was the end of it. Just another oddball who couldn't handle the pressure. HR told us he quit without notice and we moved on. But last week we had to clear out his desk to make room for the new hire. I wasn't expecting to find much, maybe some pens or old sticky notes. But as soon as I opened the first drawer, I froze. There was something there, something that shouldn't have been there.